been a long week and the fellas are thirsty.
Scotch. Here it goes down into my belly.
It's time to cruise into the weekend. Big Rich, TD, and Fletch present Bar Card Friday. Brought to you by Keg and Bottle, with the best selection of bourbon, whiskey, tequila, private section bottles, and more.
My problem is I drink too much, way too much.
Yeah.
I get my doctor a urine specimen. There was an olive in it.
Now, let's pour some drinks.
For some drinks. It is a Bar Card Friday. Big Rich, TD, and Fletch. Thank you for following us on YouTube. Big Rich, TD, and Fletch. Keg and Bottle is where you can watch every Bar Card Friday, every Friday. And we are joined in studio by Tony Kanja of Keg and Bottle, owner-operator. He brought in above board liqueur, and the ladies, Nicole and Chelsea, have decked the place out completely with all sorts of delicious accoutrements to make wonderful cocktails and flavorful drinks, but also decorative items, flowers for the first time on a Bar Card Friday.
First time ever, maybe in studio.
I think there's a toy radio on the bar right now that they brought in. Yeah,
it works.
Oh, no way!
my
That's
gosh.
so cool.
Everywhere I go. Yeah.
And by the way, if this is the first time that flowers have been brought in the studio, how have the three of you guys never got me flowers?
Moving right along, Nicole from Above Board Liqueur is joining us in studio.
Pivot.
As it turns out, Nicole, just 1 second.
You're gonna take those? Okay, yeah.
Secondhand flowers, I'll
now they're secondhand. All of a sudden, they're not good enough.
They got to go back on the board.
Yeah. The old school radio and a little luggage there, very very vintage here, Nicole.
Yeah.
That's the style. That's the vibe.
It is.
But we have to have music during tastings.
Oh, yeah.
That's a non-negotiable.
Right.
You're absolutely correct. Yeah, let's get a little bed music here, Fletch. Let's do this.
I like bossa nova.
Bossa Nova.
Oh my God.
It doesn't sound as good on YouTube.
That's a good point.
When there's bed music.
So
we need a
Nicole,
live band.
we've been sipping on these liqueurs throughout the end of our radio show on 101.5 KGB, but we want to retaste them, enjoy some cocktails here with you. But while we're pouring things up, what brought you to the liqueur world? Like, why did you do this?
Thanks. Generally, frustration.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Really?
What was the frustration?
Her husband.
This girl, he's my compadre. No, we're in this together.
He's a good one.
You know, when we would go out in San Diego to all these beautiful craft cocktail scenes, right? There's all these elevated cocktails, but not a single thing on there that aligned with what I needed and wanted as far as my health goals. You know, I love a clean tequila. I love a dirty martini. But I realized that was because I was trying to avoid sugar, right? So every time I'd get a bartender to play a game with me, I'll try and make you a less sugarful version of this craft cocktail that you're seeing on the menu.
Yeah.
They were just as irritated trying to make it as I was receiving it, but I'd never complain because I knew they didn't have the ingredients. Like, how do you build up a cocktail without the sugar, without the liqueur, without the balancing components? So it was truly just from that experience that drove me to get busy in my kitchen.
So
that's crazy.
I like that.
That's crazy.
This was a brainchild of frustration. So you go to bars, you're like, all these liqueurs have too much sugar in them.
That's right.
And you've got goals. You want to keep your body in shape. You want to do those things, but you can't find a drink that tastes good, that has less calories. So you create it above board. And now this is the craziest part about this, because we tried now the orange liqueur, the coffee liqueur, and the cream liqueur. None of them have any sugar in them.
That's unbelievable.
They're the best liqueurs I think we've ever drank in our lives. I mean, collectively, I know for sure that is a stamp of approval from me. These are amazing. How did you get the flavors to match or even come close?
We started out as a syrup line. I thought I was going to go direct to consumers with our simple, our old fashioned and all that. But, you know, we just mimicked what Kahlua, Cointreau, and Bailey's have done. And so I had to hire a food scientist at a certain point.
Holy cow.
Right. So I
Wow.
have these syrups and it's like, okay, these are good, but now I want to infuse them into a gluten-free neutral grain spirit base, which is a fancy way of saying Tito's.
So, yeah.
Right.
So now you're getting into flavonoids and like real
Yeah.
like this
That
guy.
was the dude from Domino's back in the late 80s.
That's exactly right. Yeah,
Yeah.
important person in
Yeah.
our lives. But like
It was the Noid.
like you're getting into a world where like I'm sure at the end of the day what you were chasing is taste. Like you just want to make sure that this matched what you were looking for every time you went out for drinks at a cocktail bar and couldn't get something you wanted.
It had to, right? Because it's an ingredient, for example, orange,
Yeah.
Cointreau, right? That's what goes into a margarita. That is the whole skinny margarita movement spoke volumes, and what they could do was so limited. So they're using tequila. Now they're adding extra lime and pouring agave on it, which has 80% the same amount of sugar as cane.
Oh, wow.
And so there you are, probably a better for you, I make up, right? But still was knocking me out of ketosis or feeling good in the morning because it still impacted me. It had so much sugar in it. So the lane has never been challenged.
Wow.
And so many cocktails, like 2/3, I would say, are dependent on a liqueur or a syrup to balance and sweeten. And at the end of the day, that is the vision that we saw, the void that was undeniable. And so going to market has been like exciting, but also very challenging because we're a new animal in a very, very stale space as far as liqueurs are concerned. No one's ever challenged them as a category.
Yeah, think about if you know any other Bailey's alternatives. You don't.
No.
Likely.
Yeah, right.
And honestly, this is just, especially with regard to the Bailey's, everyone's using artificial sweeteners in their coffees these days. If not artificial, then, they're looking for stevia or something without the sugar. But why not do that in your espresso martini too?
Yeah.
You would if you could. And now you can't.
Yeah. I mean, but so we sip on the orange, that first one we tasted,
Yeah.
and it smells sweet. It smells. I thought it almost smelled like a Sprite.
Yeah.
It had that. It's obviously a citrusy note.
Yes.
It's orange. What do you use to make it sweet? It tasted sweet as well, not
Great
just.
It
question.
is natural.
So Valencia orange peel is the answer.
Oh, okay. So
Oh.
just the orange peel itself sweetens it up.
Yeah.
So you use the peel, but you don't use the sugar of the juice?
So Valencia orange peel, agave is not what we use. We
Yeah.
use monk fruit and allulose. And allulose is lesser well known. Monk fruit people hear about all the time, but allulose is derived from dates, raisins. It's like this whole family
Wow,
of
okay.
sweeteners. And what's crazy about it is that it has zero glycemic load. So it's a game changer.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
We were talking about this earlier, but TD is always talking about his glycemic load.
I
And
know.
we're like, TD, relax.
I'm like, come on, guys. Just
Yeah.
let me talk about it.
Take
all
a
right?
load
It's
off.
my passion.
As we woke up to ice cream cones dipped in butter. Yes.
Yeah.
I get it. I see.
I was about to get my load on. You guys get it.
This is so glycemic.
Chelsea probably has had one of these. I don't know if the rest of you has, because Chelsea, you said you were you lived out in the Coachella Valley for a little while.
That's right.
Date shakes.
That's
Date
right.
shakes?
Oh my gosh, you
Of
don't
course I've had
sleep on a date
I
shake.
have had one of those. You get them. So where is that?
You get them at the fair, I'm pretty sure.
No,
I-
California,
there-
baby.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
there's a place where
Indio.
I've been. Okay, yeah, I've been on a road
Shields.
trip and there was
Shields.
a
Shields.
date
Shields,
place.
and you can
Okay.
go into Shields and you can watch the sex life of a date.
That's real.
Oh.
Yeah, you can watch
Really?
you can watch a full
It's
video.
a
I
fact.
thought date shakes was when
Go
Kat goes on
on.
a date with a guy and doesn't like him after 20 minutes.
Yeah, it's date shakes.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
usually,
Baby.
it's usually him that doesn't like me after 20 minutes.
Well, no, he pretends though, because he texts you until that next day.
Yeah.
All right.
Can't win 'em all.
So
No.
these guys have tasted the orange, the coffee, and the cream.
Nicole, did you just bring us back?
That was a reset.
I mean, I hope you guys can see what I see.
Um,
All these people have these fine looking espresso martinis.
yeah.
They do look beautiful.
I've already drank
Creamy.
mine.
Yes.
Sorry.
We shook them 3 times waiting for this moment. But
Oh
anyway,
my gosh.
Have
Well,
a taste.
this is
Let's
this
go.
is now my second
out.
full espresso martini.
It was real nice, Clark.
Holy
Take
smokes.
10.
Oh my god.
Holy smokes. Wait, you're refilling? Oh, you're cheers.
No, we're
Oh, you got the martini
We
team.
got the martini. So look, you can go big like that,
Mm-hmm.
Or you can go small and just
A little teeny.
Yeah, a little teeny.
This is delicious.
It's so
Can I
good.
Also
tell
use
you
it with or without the cream.
How good it is with tequila too.
Oh yeah,
I believe it. Now,
We have that.
the selfish question is the glycemic load and whatnot, does that help with hangovers?
100%.
So
Yes.
does it eliminate hangovers?
I wouldn't go that far.
Okay.
How many are you having?
Well, let's go with Rich's number 10.
Yeah, so
It is
far we're at
alcoholic.
2. We're gonna need 8 more.
But we do have a simple syrup as well. As Nicole mentioned, she kind of started as a syrup line. That was the idea, is that she was going to infuse all these different simple syrups, and she did. So we do have simple syrups available for non-alcoholic options, or if you're creating cocktails and you want to add a little sweetness but less alcohol, you can always use that simple syrup as
I
well.
did try this simple syrup. It's delicious.
Yeah.
It's so good.
So good.
It almost has like a subtle maple quality to it. Like while I was drinking it, yeah, like honey.
Natural.
I'm saying I'm drinking it. I'm drinking your simple syrup in large chugs.
So,
We pour it on pancakes.
Yeah.
Shotgunning
I have to
people.
say,
I was literally pouring it into one of the tiny shot glasses to taste it, and I mean, I'm amazed that there isn't any sugar in it. I'm also amazed that when you're enjoying, like, have you guys ever done the official calorie count, like including the alcohol, like on, for example, an espresso martini with the cream liqueur and everything else?
it's got to be high normally.
Yeah, I would assume
They
a
are.
normal martini, coffee or espresso martini would be like 200 calories. What
Right.
is yours?
So I always forget that point as well. So our liqueurs, because the sugar count isn't there,
Yeah.
they're half the amount of calories.
So this is like 100 calorie or under drink.
I mean, vodka,
Yeah.
and let's just back up. So real fast, all alcohol metabolizes into sugar at the end of the day.
Right.
But the question is, why are we pouring sugar on top of sugar?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Because it tastes good,
Yeah.
Right.
right?
Because
Right.
it makes vodka palatable.
Right. Yeah.
Ding, ding, ding.
So for reference, a normal espresso martini can have up to 300 calories per serving.
Right. So if you did a clean vodka, which they all are, if you did an ounce of above board, if you did espresso, you're looking at 150 calories versus maybe 280,
Wow.
290.
Okay.
that's the
With
above board coffee.
Kahlua, love Mr. Black, love Mario's Hard Espresso is one of my favorites.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a local company as
There's a
well.
lot
who's
of
doing
sugar.
great things, but there's just a ton of sugar, and there's a place for that. But at the end of the day, it just seems absurd to be pouring sugar on top of our sugar.
So drink above board, lose weight.
That's right.
That's
Yeah,
what I'm
that,
hearing.
that's what I heard.
I mean,
that's what I heard.
Yeah,
That's what I heard.
You know,
Now,
Ease up those
this is a
hangovers.
diet we
Hold
can
on.
stick to.
Hold on.
This is a diet we can
have
stick
you ever made maybe a frappuccino style?
I did
talk
get a
slower.
Ninja machine. I can put it in there.
Oh, the
and-
Ninja Creamy.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
my gosh.
Probably
Come on.
delicious.
All
I
right.
got it all ready for my kids. I did like
You're going to give your kids alcohol?
Yeah.
That's so
No.
cool.
Yeah, you are the cool
No,
mom.
no, no.
What is your
Wait,
address?
how old are your kids?
That actually happened at my house growing up.
Protein.
Okay.
protein
I remember I grew up in the liquor business.
So you had a cool mom.
No, well, alcohol wasn't a problem.
Oh yeah.
And I
It was the
I'll tell you-
solution.
I'll tell you as a parent now,
Night, night.
it makes sense because when I went out with all my buddies and we'd go down to Mexico,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
and all these guys that never had alcohol,
You
available
left your
to them.
parents alone,
Well, yeah,
which is good.
all my friends
Tony,
drank
you've been
because
to
they
Hong
never
Kong?
could drink.
Oh, I get what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
they would drink a boatload, and I was like, it wasn't a big deal to me because I've been drinking since I was really young.
Yeah.
Like
Right?
like 21.
Yeah, of
Yeah.
course, like 21.
No,
No, like
Yeah.
12.
What was the legal drinking age when you're
At the
growing
Conjure
up?
residence,
Yeah.
it was once you could like grab a cup. And
Okay, yeah, yeah.
So, I mean,
There was no age. There was a sign that said you must be this tall.
but I'm telling
Counter
you,
height.
but I'm telling you, it works. Being a father of
Yeah.
kids that are all 3 are over 21 now, but they don't drink like some of their
They
friends
don't
do
overdo it.
because it's always been available.
Yeah, yeah.
When
yeah,
it's taboo, then it's like, oh, let me drink, and all my friends would drink like crazy.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm telling you, it's
So you
psychology.
should do this research.
You learn moderation because it's been it's been adopted as part of your life. Like, so it's not something that all of a sudden the governor's off, so you can just go full blast. You know what I mean?
And it really, as a young person, beer doesn't really taste that good.
No.
You know what I mean?
At all.
But if you're chasing it in front of your friends, it's like, oh, this is great.
Yeah.
And you're just chugging it.
Give me
Yum.
another.
But I'm like, dude, it's not good. You need to be drinking this other good stuff. But when you're young, you're broke, and
My mom got me
excited to be
drunk one
invited.
time on a undercooked rum cake.
Yeah.
I ended up
nicely
wasting it
done.
at like 10 years old.
Oh my
Nicely done.
gosh.
She didn't cook all the alcohol out of that
Nope.
cake. And Fletch eats cakes 2 at a time.
Hell yeah.
Sugar and cake.
It was like the best night of sleep I've ever had,
Yeah.
Nicole. You don't understand.
Now,
I do.
I will say I don't believe I was introduced to anything like above board when I was young.
No, this is so good.
Mostly Miller Lite.
Yeah.
I was going to point out to you guys too, Above Board isn't just a title, it's a lifestyle. They have nutrition panels on the back.
Whoa.
Like each of these.
Wait, I
I mean,
didn't
have you
notice.
ever noticed that in
No.
your alcohol?
No.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
wow.
I want to finish this glass real quick.
So above board, right, means full
Look at that.
transparency. Everything's on the table. I think everyone deserves to know what they're putting in their bodies.
Yes.
This is what a nutrition label looks like.
And honestly, I can't feel like our timing could be better. With the whole additive-free tequila movement, where people are like, "Oh shit, there's sugar in my Casamigos."
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
I felt like kind of bamboozled a little bit with that. And so it really aligned with what we were already doing. And that felt so great for people to be like, thank you. Thank you for, showing us what it is. We can go to your website. We can dig into what monk fruit is, what allulose is, why it's better for us. And I think the better for you beverage movement, it's not going anywhere. I think if anything, with that pyramid being flipped upside down about our protein versus our, it's his glass is empty. We gonna fix that.
Nicole, I want to tell you something, Nicole. So
Yes.
I have probably 40,000 SKUs, right?
That's a lot.
Say that
That's a
word
lot.
again.
40,000 SKUs.
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 This means
Like,
separate
that's-
individual
like
products.
different bottles.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
thank you. Yeah.
There isn't one in spirits that actually tells you that.
That's right.
I
Wow.
haven't seen it.
really?
You know what I
Wow.
mean? It might be there, but I'm saying no
Above
one's ever pointed it out, and
Yeah.
that's good for you for doing that.
Well, and
You know,
people do.
that is
People are
really
in the
cool.
mindset now of wanting to know what they're consuming, whether that's food or liquids. And so it is great to have that on there for the people that are mindful about it.
Yeah.
More and more these days.
Yeah.
I think the gluten-free movement, as annoying as it is, the vegan, consumer demand rules, right? So why wouldn't that translate into our cocktails?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I just realized? Standard diet is supposed to be 2,000 calories. So if you start your day with an entire bottle
I like where he's going with
of
this.
coffee liqueur,
Right.
there's 10 servings per bottle, 90 calories per serving.
Okay.
That means 900 calories. You're halfway to your caloric intake
Yes.
goal.
Yeah.
And also, you've got some energy from the coffee
Yeah.
and you're hammered for work.
You add the cream, and that's all you need.
Oh my gosh.
I got
Come
my
on.
new diet.
I'm just gonna say this out loud.
All right.
If the only meal I need to worry about is dinner, life's all of a sudden getting a lot better.
Just the tips with Big Rich. You start every single day with one full bottle of above board coffee liqueur. Yeah. Mark it.
Coffee in your cream.
Yeah.
This is really something because I really over the past year I haven't talked about it a ton, but my dad had some serious health stuff going on last spring, and when I saw him, he was in bad shape. I thought we were going to lose him. And I came back home and I was talking to my wife about it. And I was like, I got to make sure that I never put you guys in the situation where you're worried about me like I'm worried for my dad right now. And so I started paying more attention to what I was eating, how I was treating my body.
Started taking steroids.
Yeah.
Fletch accused me of taking. I'm
365 days ago, Nicole, Chelsea, this guy was just he was just a fat
We couldn't
cub.
fit him through the door.
Golly.
Well,
We look like twins.
Take care of yourself.
Yeah,
Rich.
All jokes aside, you have lost probably 40 pounds in the last year.
It's the steroids.
Yeah. You've also grown 7 inches.
Thanks for
And
noticing.
we're not talking height.
Nope. Whoa, Cat, we were talking height. I don't know what you're talking about.
Cat, you
Butter on
do
the
need
ice
to
cream.
It's all the butter. It's how I start every day. But what I was gonna say is this
Not
effort.
anymore. Now it's one full bottle of above board coffee.
What I was gonna say is
Mixed with steroids.
you guys have knocked me completely off track. And now I'm gonna move to Mexico and just probably leave the family behind and just drink above board every day. No, what I was gonna say is like the nutrition facts. I find myself reading it on so many more things. I'm trying to do that, right? And so when you find something that you can still enjoy life with, like, because look, I mean, I was talking to you, Nicole and Chelsea, about how tonight there's a girls' night. My wife's going out with some of her friends, and then I'm picking her up, and we're gonna do dinner. We're gonna want a cocktail at some point, right? You know, maybe a couple. Well, when you're drinking,
3 maybe or 4,
7 or 8,
5 cocktail. Yeah.
maybe an entire bottle of coffee liqueur.
You can have 2 or 3 espresso martinis. We're talking 30 grams of sugar or more a shot in Kahlua.
Wow.
And so if you're having a few, that's 90 grams of sugar.
Yeah, that's like, and 30 grams of sugar is like a candy bar.
It's a lot.
That's a hangover.
And so, and it's a hangover. And it's a
Yeah.
hangover. So
It's
why
just-
not?
it's
Sip
cool.
smart.
It's sip smart is, I mean, man, is that a slug line? If it isn't,
Oh, I got
Just
one.
made it up on the spot.
I like that.
You don't have to change what you drink, just how you pour.
oh my
I like
god!
that a lot.
Wow.
Can we do the jingle?
Yeah.
You don't have to change
Ba-dum.
what you drink, just how you pour.
Ba-da-da-da.
Da-da-da-da. I do have an idea for you guys, and I've had a couple above board, so I feel like I'm in that creative
Let's
headspace.
jingle.
Right.
Okay,
Let's
right,
change
all right. Are we?
Have you guys seen the show Below Deck?
Ooh.
On
I
Peacock?
haven't seen it, but I've heard of it.
Okay,
Ooh.
it is trashy incredibleness.
I
I love this show.
Right,
My
yeah.
wife and I watch it pretty much every night, but there should be a collab between Above Board and Below Deck.
It seems like it
Absolutely.
goes together.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
That was an idea I
will
had for the
be
Coachella VIP
snapshotting
section.
this component and emailing it on.
Just send it straight to Captain Jason. He'll get it all figured out.
I
But
think
I
marketing.
do feel like this is a match made in heaven, and those ladies
Yeah.
like to get trashy.
Yes.
Mm.
But I bet they don't like sugar.
Probably
No,
not.
no,
They're all so
no, no.
fit, and they look
Yeah.
great in bikinis.
It's
Yeah.
not doing them
Exactly.
any favors.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I know, Nicole, you haven't been doing this your whole life. What were you doing before you started in the liqueur and spirits game?
Gosh, you just made me frown.
Oh.
She loves her
Yeah.
life.
She used to be a salty fisherman.
She was like, I used to work nights. No,
Worse.
no, yeah. What was it
I used
exactly?
to work days and nights. So I was an escrow officer in my previous life.
Oh my gosh.
Mm.
Okay, so you made a good change.
Oh, you had to arrest people? That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. As an
Yeah.
escrow officer, yeah. Well, do you know the Miranda rights by heart?
The officer.
No.
Officer Nicole.
Always
Yeah.
the problem. It's escrow's fault. You know, it's like being a person who needs to wrangle kittens.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know, to get everyone to get in line for this 30-day time frame to
Oh my
close
gosh.
a deal.
So
You
did
know,
that
you get
drive
this
you to drink?
contract. Yes. Yes,
Makes
it
sense.
did.
Yeah, it makes sense.
But mindfully.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
You know.
above board cream liqueur has a medallion hanging off of it, much like an
She does.
Olympic gold medal here.
Ain't
What-
she pretty?
What is the award?
So it was a double-blind taste testing up against full sugar liqueurs. Yeah, we won.
We won.
Won.
No,
All right.
way.
All right.
Okay.
Also,
Winner, winner.
I have a second question. I've been drinking this, and I don't know what it is, but I love it.
Well,
Mine is
Okay.
also done.
can we talk about that? So,
Let's
This
talk
is-
about it.
espresso martinis. Yeah, right. This is a manspresso.
Whew.
Okay.
Come on.
So
Come on.
That was
Sabrina
my-
Carpenter, are you listening?
there was
That
a drink.
man.
That was my
coined,
stripper name.
yeah.
Yes.
My husband
Was?
was like, stop with that. But listen,
Sorry.
it's a bourbon based cocktail. It's equal parts, pretty much bourbon, above board coffee. So you get your
Mm.
espresso.
Mhm, mhm.
And orange bitters on a big rock. It's called a revolver. It was coined in the 90s.
Wow.
People, especially on golf courses.
Oh my
A
gosh.
revolver's
We're
a
like
cool
their
ass
heroes.
name.
They're
Yeah,
like,
that is a cool
"What?"
ass name.
Just whiskey and espresso liqueur, a little bit of orange bitters to give you that old fashioned vibe.
Oh my
I
gosh.
should see this improving your game.
Honestly,
Totally.
In more ways than one.
Tony, we've golfed. We've golfed. We've golfed.
Chelsea.
Sorry, I've been sipping.
We've golfed many times together. Not me and Chelsea. Me and Tony.
That's right.
And he knows. I probably need a revolver in my bag because it's not good.
You are pretty good with the golf bazooka.
That is true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes the game so much easier.
Yeah.
Just shoot the ball down the hole every time.
We played in a tournament where you literally load a ball into an air cannon, and we were able to hit the green on one shot with that sucker. Thank God. Otherwise, we got lost on that golf course. Yeah. We didn't have above board, so we took in about 40,000 calories that day, cumulatively.
Wow.
40,000?
Yeah.
Minimum.
Yeah,
Tony showed up with like 4 ice chests, and 2 of them went missing right away. But we drank the other 2.
So I came prepared.
Yeah, he loaded up one of our carts. He blew out the rear tires.
It weighed 300 pounds. It was crazy. It was this massive ice chest, and then somebody stole it.
And then on the 6th hole,
Someone stole it.
Turn around like we were doing the show.
Yeah,
I had the cart loaded. We did the show. Then we were going to leave, and the cart's gone.
It's gone.
Yeah, they took our cart. Yeah, and we couldn't find. I'm telling you, we went like cart to cart trying to find.
We were
it.
tracking
their way
them
of
down.
cutting you guys off.
Tracking them down.
I mean, we were literally bloodhounding these people.
Yeah.
Like, we're like, what do you got in your cart? They're like, what business is it of yours? We're like, just let us look.
Just move those bags out of the way.
Yeah, what's under the blanket?
but in true Tony Conja fashion, he had a backup ice chest.
That's right. Yeah.
We sure did.
It never got found.
No.
Shut up. That's some crafty shit.
Yeah, it was crazy. It was
Wow.
You know, there's some drone footage of
Oh,
what went down.
There
like-
was a drone that day.
Yeah.
Oh, we could get in touch with the tournament organizers.
We've done some
know
golf
him.
tournaments.
Listen,
We know
we
him.
just went to Plan B and went to hole 2, and off we went.
Yeah, that's right.
That all happened at hole 1.
Yeah, it was before we started. We lost all the booze.
God, it was a long day.
At 6 a.m. It wasn't remote.
It did end with espressos.
It really did.
We
Yeah.
were also hammered on like the 6th hole, and Tony Concha's negotiating a $50,000 sale of some bottle of booze.
Yeah, that's right. That was a good hole.
Yeah.
That was a good hole. That was like a hole in one. for me.
That was right after the par 3. He was like, I'm sitting out this par 5. We're like, loser. And then he was like, oh, what's that? 65 grand? All right, well, I guess Tony won.
And then hole 10, I don't know. As I was teeing up, Tony walks up and goes, "Hey, so that guy's going to be in next Friday on Bar Cart Friday."
What?
By the 12th hole, I was naked. Fletch had his shirt off. Sorry,
Forget where your mic was.
my microphone is gone limp.
It's been a few above boards.
Sarah, Nicole, Chelsea, you guys want to come golfing with us?
Yeah.
Yes.
It gets weird.
All right. It's on.
It's a quick yes.
I do have a question here, and maybe this is a Tony Conja question. If I go to bottle.com, I want to pick up some above board that can be shipped all over the country. What does a bottle cost?
We are priced $39.99.
Wow.
But if you call out, y'all,
Okay, let's say
In the
you
form of a
mentioned Big Rich,
code.
TD, and Fletch. The code word is
20?
Big Rich, TD, and Fletch.
big fun.
Tell them how deep.
Wait, can we make up our own code word?
Oh my
Yes,
God.
do it right now.
Like it should be like nudity.
Yeah.
Today I feel like the
Golf
code word
cart
could be
nudity.
butter.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Butter.
Butter. Yeah.
Butter makes it better.
Butter. That would be insane. Go to bottle.com. Code word butter.
And get. Should we tell them?
Done.
Should we tell them how much we're
Yeah,
giving
what's the
them?
price point today?
20% off.
Wow.
We went big. Normally it's like 10.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
20%.
if it's normally, hang on, I'll do the math.
Okay,
if it's
okay.
normally priced at $39.99, 20% off.
Look at the computer.
Hang on.
Go.
These-
I think it's $32.
No.
That's right.
There you
Oh,
go.
she's good.
Cat's on
She's
it.
good.
Cat's on it.
Cat,
Cat did it.
Sober.
what would we do without
I'm
you?
good at math. math.
Because
and
you go $40, 10%'s $4, double that.
All right. Well, I got
8 is
77.
Yeah.
So we'll go
So
with Kat's price.
$77.
It's a good thing you're strong and handsome.
Somehow mine went in the wrong direction. It happens a lot.
Tony would like it though if you buy them for $77.
Yeah.
Not sure, but I'm thinking
Order now.
$32.99.
$32.99.
$32.99.
All you got to mention is butter at purchase. All
I
right.
guess we need to tell Marwa.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh my gosh. Yeah, get her involved for the love of God. Yeah.
Should we call her? Because what is up with your microphone?
You know what? I've been touching it too much. Happens often.
If you touch it more than twice, you're playing with
Actually,
it.
to his
correct.
defense, I had that problem when you were gone.
Oh yeah.
I was like, it must be me.
Whoa, see, we got a pill for that.
This is not your fault, Tony. This is all my doing.
So what
keep
do
your
I
dirty
need
hands
to
off
do
of
to
it.
get on staff?
Okay.
You're hired. That's all you got to do is ask.
Actually, code word staff.
Yeah.
New code word.
That's not like the infection. PH.
I
Yeah.
thought the same thing.
Yeah.
And then I thought about the spillage.
Yeah.
But if there's alcohol involved, it could.
See, this is what we told you.
Oh, wow.
That's what we said.
That.
We said
You better be careful, Nicole. She's going to turn on you.
Yeah. Kat gets really upset about mildew if you
I
stick
do.
that in car.
There's a-
I've
I
been
just
here every
discovered-
day with y'all.
She punched me once, Nicole. She's abusive in the workplace.
I just discovered a portable vacuum / carpet cleaner. That might be. It's a
Oh.
Ryobi, and
Oh.
you shampoo it and then you vacuum it right up.
All right.
That
Well,
Wow.
we're gonna
So
need
that
to send the
sounds
link.
like what you guys.
Yeah,
need
we're
to
gonna
do.
need to send the link to
$40,000.
Beesman.
You know what, Ryobi, call me. I love your product.
Order your Ryobi.
I'll be right to your door.
Cool.
I don't think that website
Word
works.
Ryobi.
Keg the letter N bottle.com.
That one works.
And I want you to use code
What?
word wetback.
What website did you just say?
Kick the letter bottle.
Anyways,
Nicole, this is your fault.
been a
Now I
big
have
day.
to buy that domain.
Well, let's see if it's available.
The letter
Nicole,
bottle.
yeah, please look
Okay,
it up.
okay. You want me to spell it all out?
I love how, the display started with 3 bottles of liqueur. They're all gone. They're gone.
Empty.
Well, that's fine.
I got
Come on.
that.
I know this is the display. I'm opening this. We've had
What?
You
Pour it
should
up.
cheat.
How's
You
your
should
birthday?
cheat.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's your birthday month.
Now, Rich, I don't mean to call you out on your birthday week.
Go ahead.
Did you get a spray tan?
That's a random question. What?
Let's see your nipples.
Wait, hold on.
Because when we record,
The only way to tell is if you're fully nude.
no, because when we record Bar Card Friday, the podcast, Rich comes over to my side of the console. He's very close to me. I smell spray tan right now.
What?
It's you.
Wow.
Is that you?
There's no way.
You smell of spray tan
might be
and
him.
mahogany.
I'll tell you what,
You got to remember his cast doesn't get washed.
This does stink. But it smells so
Are
bad.
smell like a spray tan.
Are you sure it's not the egg salad left
Wait,
over you had
I
earlier?
didn't leave any over. I ate it all.
It doesn't look spray tan. It doesn't look spray tan.
Cat,
Okay.
Cat, check how many knuckles deep his belly button is.
No, yeah.
Wow.
That's a full finger.
That is a full finger.
That is full finger.
Rich, you gotta
Wow.
look
You
it up.
better up the steroids, and you're above board liqueur.
Oh my God. All right. Ladies, Nicole, Chelsea, thank you for coming in today.
So
Thank
such
you
a
for
pleasure.
having us.
I mean, what a pleasure having you in. Okay, $32.99 at Keg the letter bottle N.
He did it
God,
again.
you're so close.
Keg the letter N bottle.com.
Yep.
If
If you want to follow, and you should, Above Board, go to @Drink Above Board on every social media platform. All right.
start
We did
every
it.
day with an entire bottle of coffee liqueur from
Yes.
Above Board, and
Yes.
you're going to do okay.
It's
Yep.
just the tips with Big Rich.
That's right.
That is per Dr. Phil.
We'll be right back.
Box check.
All right. Get to Keg and Bottle, 10 locations throughout San Diego. Huge thanks to Tony Concha. Are you playing with that?
Tony.
Huge
Yeah.
thanks to Nicole and Chelsea, Above Board Liqueur. Thank you for
So nice to
stopping
be
by,
here.
you guys. All right.
Bad.
Big Rich
Fun.
Stadium
Cheers.
Fletch. We're out.
Cheers.